Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Speaker Brains with the most unprofessional music critics on the internet, Travis, Zach, and Josh.
What up, Brainiacs? Here is a brand new Speaker Brains retrospective. And Zach wanted to do, I don't know why I wanted to do it, every scene kid's favorite fucking
Poser band? Would they be considered a poser band to the scene kids?
I don't know. I know
I
nothing.
don't know, man. It's just, these are, I don't know what you would call them.
They have one of the worst evolutions of any band. One of the worst evolutions of a band.
Yeah, they do.
It's pretty awful. And
But
then at the same time,
when the two guys, the Davey Havoc dude and the guitar player, break off and do other stuff, it's cool.
yeah, I do like their little electro band that kind of sounds
Their
like
little math
Luigi.
metal band is cool.
It was alright.
I mean, it brings back the vocal style and the intensity that they used to have in their old albums. You know what I mean? That's why I like it.
But today is the Awesome Fucking Insects album. Awesome Fucking Insects.
Awesome fucking insects.
Good lord.
Or a fucking infant.
A fucking infant?
That's a little too much.
Well, I mean, you're not fucking the infant, you're saying it's a fucking infant over there.
You have a fucking infant?
Not me.
Well, that's what you would say when someone tells you, oh, we're having a baby. Oh, you have a fucking infant.
After Friday Inverted.
Ass fucking incorporated.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
fucking incorporated.
Oh my god. So, alright. AFI's first fucking album. What year is this, Zach?
93?
This album is called Answer That and Stay Fashionable.
The cover looks like it's a fucking
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dog shit, and you got this background with the blood and the dude standing there. You can see it. You can, Google
that is
it.
Reservoir Dogs. That's what they're doing.
I know.
But this album, man, what do you think about it, Zach? You're the AFI expert.
Go with your thoughts first.
Zach's the AFI expert. Alright, me,
Expert.
after I've only ever heard their emo mid-2000s shit, and maybe a song or two from
shit's
before
good.
that. This, is a really fun fucking album.
They
Great
started off as
fucking
a
bass.
punky Offspring sounding band.
Fucking aggressive, very proud he is really good. He
That's
Who
the
Laughs
second
Last.
album. Very proud of you.
Oh yeah, my bad, I'm looking at the wrong notes. But yeah, great fucking bass, it's a fun album. My biggest thing is, what the fuck happened? They started off with a
I love
pretty
that one song.
good fucking punk
track
album.
Track
They weren't
4.
making
I
money.
want to get a mohawk, but mama let me get one.
Why do you think Blink-182 isn't relevant anymore? All those punk bands are not relevant
You know,
anymore because it's
They're
not
going
relevant
to
music.
Atlanta right now.
Does anybody care?
Huh?
Does anybody even care?
The boss lady wants to go, and she says, do you know how much the tickets are? They're like $180.
It's not even the same band anymore.
I know. She's like, are you going? She asked me if I was going to go see Blink-182, and I'm like, no. I'm going to. If I
Without
was going to see someone in Atlanta here recently, I'm going to see Buckethead. Fuck Blink-182.
Psycho
And she goes, but it's Blink-182. Come on. And I said,
Psycho Stick is
it's
coming in.
not Blink-182. She goes, what do you mean? I said, it's not the same band.
I don't know.
They got it.
The
It's
founding member is
these two guys and one random other dude. She goes, so it's not the same guys? No.
There's only one founding member
So
left.
my question is, why are they charging that much for a ticket if it's not even Blink 182?
It's because they're not relevant anymore and they need to make their money
They
somehow.
need to make some money, so they figure if they overcharge, they'll make enough to make up the fact that they're not selling enough.
You know that new album's not going to sell as many copies as Enema of the State did. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Nothing is sold.
They're never going to be that
better
fucking
than-
popular again.
I love that. I love that play on words. Take off your pants and jacket.
Yeah. Yeah. I love how they came up with the title too. It was like they were sitting at some ski resort or something, and the lady and father brought their kid in there, and they were like, "Oh, take off his pants and jacket," because they were wet from the snow
Yeah.
or something like that, and they were like, "Oh, that's a great album title."
Seriously. You know, on the front, you're like, oh, it's jacket. No, they meant jacket. They love masturbating.
Oh, and then on that album too, there's everybody is
We're not
like there's an
talking about
emblem.
Blink-182.
There is an emblem that
It's more
represents each
interesting.
member of the band. There's an emblem that represents each member of the band, and Travis Barker is represented by the airplane, which he is deathly afraid of fucking flying, and fucking crashed and fucking survived.
Still
A
survived.
goddamn little plane crash. So yeah, AFI. This album, I didn't have much to say. To me, it's a standard rock and punk album.
It's a great punk record. I like it. I really do. I don't really have much to say about it. I listened to it a few times. I know some of the tracks from the Greatest Hit record, or the Nitro Years compilation that was released.
So they were on Nitro. Was Offspring on Nitro?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Of course they were.
I think
Yeah.
Nitro is Offspring's old record label. Like they made that.
So they were buddies.
Just-
I mean, hell, fucking.
Then you have Very Proud of You.
Very Proud of You by AFI. This one I liked a little more.
AFI.
What is it? Caught Status? I don't even, can't even read my own handwriting. C-A-U-D.
See,
Dude, what?
what the hell did you try to spell?
Cold Status. Cold Status.
Wow.
That's not a U.
What do you have?
That's supposed to be an L.
That looks like a V.
A U and a...
It looks like O and L, but it looks like a O and a U.
Looks like, wait.
I think I'm losing my mind, dude, because I'm
Almost
dead
looks
for
like
real,
an
man.
A.
Yeah, it looks like an A. Like, I will write the wrong letters, dude, and I'll be like, fuck, I gotta write this. I don't know what, dude. Something's wrong with my brain.
Well, you also misspelled caught.
Where? Where did I...
If you were trying to spell caught, it looked like you were trying to spell caught.
Yeah,
you
I don't know
misspelled
what the
the big
fuck I'm
time.
trying to spell. But I liked it more. Like, He Who Laughs Last, cool instrumentals on there, man. File 13's pretty sweet. Still a good album. What Happened to This Band? It sounds about much like the first one.
It sounds like a better version of the first album, especially the fact that they have two re-recorded songs from the first album, like
the
the first
bass
2 or
on
3
Perfect
tracks.
Fit is really good.
But I like this one. I really do. The album artwork really reminds me of Americana. From
yeah, the
Offspring.
artwork is probably the best thing about this album.
But it just kind of, it being 19 tracks long, or 20 tracks long.
Thankfully, they're mercifully short.
They're mercifully short, but for 20 tracks.
When you get to 15,
just-
you're like, God damn.
Come on, guys.
I mean, it's only been like 20 minutes when you're up to like track 15.
But you're still kind of like, oh, God.
You
How many
coulda
more
ended it
songs?
now, dude?
If you could have ended it now, it would have been a really good album. This is kind of when you see or you hear the transition.
Next, you've got Shut Your Mouth, Open Your Eyes. To me, it's heavier, but about the fucking same.
It's about the same, but then you start getting the woes in it.
You do get the little woes in there.
It's not really much different. The album artwork's great. I really like the fucking work right there. That looks good. I like that.
I just did have. I had.
What
really
did you?
had-
What do you got?
I have heavier, but about the same. A single second stands out, and that's it. There's like nothing else that was like reaching to me on this fucking
Okay.
album. And I don't know. It kind of looks like you got Anton LaVey on that CD cover, but I'm sure it's not. I mean, that's all that devil shit, like Jersey Devil shit going on with the artwork. This one is Black Sails in the Sunset. We are zooming through this one, but
Go ahead with it.
we're zooming with this one. But when we're gonna get to a part where things will be said, things will be
Who got
thrown.
the lighter? I still got the lighter?
No, yeah.
You did?
Yeah,
But-
you just used it just a second ago.
Black
I know,
Sails
dude.
in the Sunset.
I like this one.
This should be like a pirated punk album, but it's not.
I fucking love this album. This is one that's got Dexter Holland on it.
And I don't notice it that much.
You don't really notice it, but you
There
notice
are-
the influence though.
There are moments that do remind me of Offspring. This one isn't where I get the Offspring vibe heavily, though.
I hear that. Yeah, I get it more from the next album than the album after.
Yeah.
But this one is like, I can hear it because,
I love the intro.
yeah, dude, this is the one that started all of them have to have intros.
The narrative of Soul Against Soul is pretty fucking awesome.
Dude, I really like this entire album.
It's heavier.
God called in sick today.
Yeah, No Poetic Devil? Is that what that's called? No Poetic Devil? My ink's running out there.
No poetic device.
Device.
It's a great song, dude. I really like this one. This is the one that they changed their sound.
Not much.
Not much, but it's more hyped up, and
There's more energy.
there's more energy, and you understand what there's more structure to it. Like there's completely different parts, and I don't know how to explain it, dude.
There's not a lot of.
The other ones are just like
It
straight
doesn't
up.
have your hardcore punk.
Yeah,
vibe
all
anymore.
of those are straight up hardcore punk, where these are more melodic punk, I guess. Or this one. That's what did you already finish what you had to say about this one?
Mhm.
Josh? You don't even know?
Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like I said, the first albums are good.
But this,
Well,
this
this
is
is
where
one
I
of
have a
the
lot to
first
say,
ones.
though. This
I
is
know what
where
I'm saying. I didn't say anything wrong.
I love this one. This is absolutely one of my favorites.
and it is my favorite one too.
Really?
Yeah.
The Art of Drowning is one of
The
your
Art
favorites?
of Drowning is pretty fucking awesome.
Did you get that Beetlejuice reference?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get the Beetlejuice
Did not
reference?
get the Beetlejuice reference.
There's one of the fucking songs on here where he goes to a spoken word moment around the end of the album, and he says something that Lydia said in the movie.
What do you say?
I can't remember what it is, dude. You have to look it up on Wikipedia or something. But I remember that being a fucking Beetlejuice reference.
But to me, man, the intro's fucking awesome.
Oh,
Big.
dude, I got this back in the day when I used to write my name on shit.
Big Offspring vibe.
This is the
But
same
here-
dude that did the artwork for Conspiracy of One.
This is where you get the major change in his voice.
You'll have it. That's
The major change in his voice, but it's not annoying yet. This is where it gets more nasally and a little more high pitched. But it's not annoying yet. Not a bad album, and it's a lot groovier.
Yeah.
The music is much
And see,
groovier.
I like that.
The
That's
bass,
really cool right there.
yeah, the artwork is cool.
All wide open and shit.
The bass playing is way more prominent on this album.
You'd like it's more of a
This-
it's rip off.
This album
I've seen it.
is basically this whole album sounds like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
That's where we first heard these guys.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were on
Probably.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. It was the album before
Well, you
this
probably
one.
heard it before on the radio, just never really.
But
know
that's
it.
what this
Yeah.
album fucking sounds like. Is straight up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and then the Despair Factor has a really cool ass electro intro that I liked, and I dig the intro on Story at 3. But this to me is, if I were to even own one, this
Days
would
of the
probably be
Phoenix.
the only one.
I like Days of the Phoenix. That's a good song.
So you can get this LP right there. That was because it's
Yeah,
got
like
Morning Star.
Halloween is one awesome
Yeah,
song. It's
dude.
cover.
See that
Misfits
all those
cover.
songs are on the what's it called CD, the Nitro years. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but see, it's the artwork.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
the
it's
magic
like
artwork
this.
that goes to that
Scarecrow
one.
pumpkin
It
dude.
looks really cool and it's very, very cheap.
That's a really good cover of that song too. AFI used to be really cool.
They were, dude. Total Immortal. That song was on there.
And that's probably got to be one of. If you have to say somebody do a good Misfits cover, that's a really good Misfits cover. That sounds.
Dude!
It doesn't sound like.
Did you hear their fucking Nine Inch Nails cover?
Oh, yeah. That's
That
Nine
was
Inch Nails.
really good. It's.
Yeah, their cover of Head Like a Hole is pretty cool.
Yeah, Head Like a Hole is fucking awesome.
Days of the Phoenix, though. That was a good song. You said a story at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Smile, I don't remember Smile. Morning Star, what was Morning Star?
Morning Star. I don't even think I wrote anything about it because it just did not hit me. No.
Do they have lyrics?
AFI is just one of those. I just do not get into this style of shit, and it's hard for me to find anything to like about this fucking stuff.
You've never been you're not a big punk fan.
I
That's why Zach
I'm
liked
glad
it
that I
more when he
listened
got
to it because I
I
found
liked
a lot
it
of-
because it was a punk band, and then they just grew out of being punk bands, and I'm
they
like,
went from being a
what
goth.
the fuck
they
are
were
you
kind
guys
They consider
doing?
themselves goth punk, and that's what they were. The lyrics were gothy punk. Then they just went to straight goth, and now there's emo.
Oh, they went to straight
They
emo.
went
They
to
skipped
straight-
goth and went straight for
They
fucking
went to
emo.
fucking The Cure
No.
emo.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say like Girls Not Grey is more Cure style emo, so it's more.
I don't
still
know,
goth.
man. Their
They didn't
new
go
album,
emo yet until.
their new album is like really
It's Geo.
Depeche Mode and Cure.
Cause I mean, I like Girls Not. There's a few songs I like. Like Girls Not Grey is a cool song.
But
for a
I'm
rock
sorry,
band.
this is my favorite. I hate to say it. That one is like one of my next favorites, but this one I fucking love it. I'm sorry. I'm one of those fucking douchebags, one of those fucking
Smells like
posers. Out of all this bullshit,
That would. I feel bad.
here's the thing. I bought this and these all on the same day. Well, actually, I bought these and this, all of these in the same day. So that's a lot to listen to. And naturally,
This is
as
the
a
one
young
that
kid, I gravitated towards the one songs that I already knew. So the songs that I didn't know was really cool.
when I put this shit on today, I could not believe how many songs I fucking knew. I was like, oh my god, I know this. And I love the intro, man, because it sounds like that Terminator shit. Something, something, something new. Is that one, or is that on... Is that... Because which one does... I think it might be Decemberunderground. This like...
Yeah.
Nothing or everything or nothing at all. That's the fucking Decemberunderground. But this one has a cool intro, that fucking Terminator 2 sound and shit. And I remember you playing this one the fuck out, dude.
I did.
The first song is epic, but his voice is now annoying. Fucking his voice is now annoying.
Yeah.
And then the leaving song is like, what?
I like the Leaving song.
And then the album is one thing I can come and talk about is like, I like how the album is much slower, but then there are fast songs like the earlier ones. But to me it just doesn't gel, man.
But they add in
And-
the electronica stuff.
This one, yeah, they dig around with that a little bit, but to me, I think they do it better on Decemberunderground.
Yeah, they do.
But we'll get there. Then there's some
He had his heart broken. Somebody made him sad. That's what
one really
happens.
dumb song title. One really dumb song to me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know all the song titles though.
Silver and Cold.
Oh yeah, I like that song.
Silver and Cold. Yeah, it's not a bad song, but it's a dumb fucking title. Silver and
Like
Cold.
what is that? Leaving Song Part 2.
Yeah, Leaving Song Part 2 is
I
like
love
at the
that
beginning of the
beginning.
album.
It's like do 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 do.
Yeah, it starts off cool.
Like that's some tapping guitar like stuff going on there. I like that. The music is great though. I'm sorry, I gotta say it's like top notch.
And yeah, dude, the one song, alright, Dancing Through Sunday, I like, because it
Yeah.
reminds me, because it's like, ooh, that's a dope misery, let me, that's dope misery.
What?
I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but he's like, oh, we dance to misery, let me, Just to misery.
Okay, now just for
But you know what's funny? Here's the thing. I don't love AFI, but when I got this album, I thought it was hilarious because it's like this whiny boy.
let's see.
That
Starts off sounding like.
It sounds like ACF.
Slam dancing.
He's like, what is this?
why
Why did he change his voice like that?
and then he goes. I like it though because it's just the dude's got a range.
An annoying
An annoying range, yes. But he's got one that you can't
It
replicate.
sounds like he's holding his nose the whole time. Oh, we're just too misery. That's what I mean. Oh, his voice is annoying to me, man. But the thing is, though, what blows me away.
You know who was annoying to me at that same time you were listening to them? Dragon Force. I thought that dude was annoying, and it sounded.
There goes Kiss. He was just talking about breaking up. He just broke the shit out of it. There goes Paul.
to do shit.
Well, I guess Paul's.
No, they're all fine.
We're
Gene Simmons is there. They're all here.
He's an old man.
The
Come on,
only
he
one
can't
that
take
fell
falls like that.
down Was Peter Chris.
It's like, you think like the real Gene Simmons, like, did I just
he
fall
felt
over?
it, yeah. Like the real
I'm
Gene
sorry.
Simmons falls. He's like a voodoo doll. It'd be alright. I should rip its head off so the real Gene Simmons fucking dies because I'm sick of seeing him in the news talking shit about other fucking
Just rip his
Yeah.
tongue out.
Fucking what does he say? He says he's like.
Some
France is pathetic that he killed himself. Dude, it hasn't even come out yet. Shut up. But yeah, man, like, his voice to me actually gets better on the newer albums.
Really?
Yeah, because
Well, yeah,
he drops that nasally shit a lot.
He does clean his
And goes
vocals
to
up.
more clean, low goth.
He's not saying he
vocals.
likes the music, he's just saying he's a better singer. He got better.
Like, his vocals really channel The Cure a lot more on the newer albums.
Yeah.
From that Crash Love or whatever the fuck, and then the Burials.
God, I hated
Crash Love was fucking awful.
I fucking hate that album.
But Burials, man, his voice, I was like, I can... But no, on Burials, there's a lot of moments where his screaming fucking sounds like fucking Hinder and fucking Seether.
There was a lot of different stuff on that one that I was like, with the screaming and the hardcore. We'll get to that. All right, we'll get to
But
that.
this is the beginning of the Scene Kids. Cause check this out, dude. This album, all right. Girl's Not Great, I remember. And then I was upset that Paper Airplanes was not the MIA. It just made me want to go, I high like paper and I fly like planes. If you catch me on the boat, I got people in my names. Or visas in my
You
name.
thought it was going to be that song?
I mean, it made me think of that song. Like, damn, I wish I could be listening to that right now. But no, if the last album was the Tony Hawk punk album, this is the 2000s teen angst album. This is what every maybe
So is
12 to 15-year-old in the 2000s was like fucking listening to and being like, this is
Angry.
This is
So,
my shit
a
right
teen
here.
Angry
angst
kid.
album.
This isn't so much where they're depressed. This is where they're angry.
Mm-hmm.
A teen angst album in the 90s would kind of be...
Would be your fucking, like,
Mine
your
was Korn.
Nirvana, your Korn, your
Dookie.
fucking Dookie in a way.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Smash?
Smash, definitely.
So,
Yeah,
would
Nitro.
you look at this
That's
as the 2000s Dookie Smash or Korn? Or...
It is nowhere near
not as good as those bands.
nowhere near
No.
as good as that. That's
No,
why.
it's not.
That's that generation gap thing. It's like that's where I could be like, oh no, you don't know what angst is. I remember the '90s. Fucking, I was there in 1993.
We're there, man. We saw some
We
things.
didn't
Did some
have
stuff.
no
Wouldn't recommend it.
internets and computer
We wouldn't recommend
connections.
But I mean, the '90s didn't suck as much.
We
as
didn't have a
people-
cell phone tour in our
As
20s.
much as people bitched in the '90s, the '90s didn't suck as bad.
Music was great in the 90s.
It
The music was great. The
There
video
was so
games
much
were great.
variety.
We had music videos.
A lot of the angst in the 2000s is sort of justified because God, what a shitty fucking time we live in. What a great time and a shitty time.
Yeah, the problem is those kids are entitled. It's the entitlement generation.
It's the way they're fucking raised.
Everything's given to them, and they
I know,
have what?
beat
I mean,
the
I
shit
see
out of
these
those
kids are
little
like,
kids.
we have so much shit I didn't even fucking dream of ever having.
Like, they're just put in a corner, told to shut up and play with their iPads now.
Man, I had my ass beat when I fucking got in trouble.
Exactly.
I had a reason to
You
be
got your
mad at
ass
my parents.
beat.
Sit in my room, fucking drawing dark, evil pictures, listen to Korn. Like fucking hate my. You know, that's why Korn. You know, the songs were about the kids because the kids
But
were nowadays, kids.
oh no, don't bully them. Bullying is bad. Bullying builds
Bully
character.
bunker.
Those little
Bully
kids.
busters.
Those little kids that kill themselves are pussies.
I have to agree. I'm sorry. What did we do when we get picked on? We fucking got in fights.
We did.
We didn't fucking. Go,
I mean, you didn't
like
just
a bitch and go kill ourselves.
I'm sorry.
Because kids now they need
That
a
is
safe
like,
place.
I'm a horrible
That's what
person.
it is. Those kids, the kids
I'm
from
a horrible
the 2000
person. I'm
kids
going to hell.
are now the adults that need a safe place.
We
Can't say
just
mean
live
words.
in a very babying time.
Pussy,
Yeah,
pussy
dude.
time.
You get a fucking
People are
trophy
easily offended. Yeah.
for participating.
Participation.
Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they need safe places,
You didn't even
participation
win.
trophies.
You didn't do shit. You stood there on the bench.
Gotta be PC.
But
Easily
this album,
offended.
man,
This is what your generation is.
You guys
has-
suck. We hate you.
Nowhere Home, or Home is Nowhere, is like the best song on here.
Is that
Because it's
one of
the
the last
badass,
songs?
it's got atmosphere, dark instrumentation, crazy
Oh yeah,
spoken
but
word
Home
shit.
is Nowhere. Fuck yeah, I
It's
love
got
that one.
great, weird, avant-garde stuff, all in between a couple shitty songs. But it's like a big 15 track, 15 minute long little experiment that's really cool. But yeah, man, like, oh, fucking,
This makes you want to punch yourself in your dick.
it's just.
I hate
I mean,
myself.
I listen to shit like this too, but see the thing is, when these guys were coming around for the teenagers at this point in time, I was listening to more other shit. That's when I first started checking out a
Our
lot of
teen
other
angst
shit.
turned into darkness. We just listened to
Well,
shit.
you were
Tool.
also
We
older
listened
than
to
me and listening to more.
But see, I don't even picture you, man, when it comes to this shit. I picture people like Roxanne's brother, man. All the scene kids that he hung out with when me and you
well-
were at her house fucking making fun of them all night.
I'm not trying to look like these guys.
Yeah, you weren't. And then when it's
I
like
was
every
just-
time I heard it, I just
I
thought
bought-
of those kids. And
I
would
bought
be
a
like,
couple
oh.
of records and I was like, that's cool. That's cool. I like a couple of songs
At
off
least
of
Zach
there.
never dyed his. He didn't put like a red demon shit streak in his hair.
No, Travis had the widow thing. He had like a black diamond on his head. The rest was white. Or not white,
Red.
but red going down like Marilyn Manson back in the
He
day.
also had a fucking rainbow hair dye.
Yeah, man, I remember when that shit was pink.
Man, we all
blue,
had every different
green.
color. I had green
Oh, you
on
remember
top and
I shaved
blue.
all my hair off except for this front part and had it blue.
That was hilarious, dude. That was hilarious.
It was my
That-
fucking
I
coal
s-
chamber
I
haircut.
swear that picture is still on Instagram. I'm not Instagram, but MySpace. I swear that picture is still there.
MySpace? What about that Harry Potter picture?
The Judge
Oh
Sean.
no!
Oh no.
That sticker's been there for 10 years, dude.
Damn.
Since I bought it.
Damn.
It's
It's
passing
crispy.
time.
It's a crispy sticker.
Oh yeah, dude. Look at all that dust and nicotine and dirt.
Cause I swear there's a picture of you, man. It's just your hair's up there.
Hold on, I'll find it. I got it right here. So.
You got MySpace on your phone?
No, just the website.
But alright, we're going to December Underground now.
Cover sucks.
This cover sucks, but guess what? It panders to all of those scene fucking kids in 2006 who thought fucking Donnie Darko was
Yeah,
the coolest fucking
but
movie
you know
they'd
what's
ever
funny?
seen.
When did
Donnie
Donnie-
Darko is cool though,
When
but
did Donnie Darko come out?
I don't fucking know. Like what? 98, 2000, 2000. I don't fucking know.
Okay, because there's rabbit shit on the other album too.
Really? But I
Yeah.
mean, just the way it looks, dude. These trees. This, alright. I love the intro. The hip hop, emo shit is like
Prelude.
that fucking garbage that for some
12:21.
reason it sounds good on this short ass track. and you can call it Hemo. For hip hop emo. But no, man, I think it's cool because you got this crazy little hip hop beat, but his voice comes in, and I just laugh. I just laugh. Something and something or nothing at all.
I didn't like this album when it came out. I really hated it.
Oh, this one is like commercial. This is like, if that one, like, check it out, dude. If that one was the beginning of that teen angst 2000 shit, this is the fucking scene kid
Miss
of
Murder.
that shit, dude.
Miss Murder.
This is the scene kid album. This album wears skinny jeans. And what are those fucking death shoes that Hot Topic be having, where like the soles will be like this thick? They might have little skulls on them. I know y'all know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah,
those
I
emo
know.
shoes.
I mean, I didn't know they had a specific name.
Emoots.
Then this album wears studded fucking belts. This album has one little lip ring on the side. This
I got
album
two.
wears
Okay.
fucking eyeliner. This one
Stop
wears
doing that.
the brightly colored bracelets.
God, no, I stopped doing that a long time ago.
This album is so sappy sounding. This is where his voice
The
gets
checkered
unbearable.
socks.
The checkered fucking socks.
Oh, you gotta have the plaid pants.
Plaid fucking skinny pants. This album is
In other words,
annoying.
we would dress like this except for the skinny jeans.
We
We
wore
would
black.
dress.
All
Yeah,
we
We
did
just
was
wore
wear
black
black.
clothes, a band shirt and black clothes.
Yeah, black band shirt
black
and black
fingernail
jeans.
paint. Black fingernail paint.
Well, Josh would
We had
paint his
black.
face just to draw a crowd or get attention from the fucking.
That was always good.
We'd be walking up to the fucking store, and the police would drive up and stop us. And walking while goth.
We got a GUI.
You're in fucking Georgia. You're walking while goth.
Goth under influence.
For real.
We were like the Butters. Butters went gone.
For real. Like, I'd rather be Butters
I
as
mean,
a goth
fuck,
than
dude,
Stan
I
as
came
a
over a
goth.
couple weeks ago in a Pug t-shirt. We're not goth.
But that song, Miss Murder, dude, that fucking song, Love Like Winter, I remember that song. I like the music.
What is up with that part where he's like,
electro shit?
I bit his lip or he bit my lip?
I don't even remember that part. But I
He
remember you
bit
talking
my
about it.
lip
That's
and
that
drank
song.
my war from years before. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
But it is so hard to listen to.
Like, what is up with that lyric? Is it like,
There it is. Show it to
I
the people.
remember that.
Show it to the people. Josh's front hair.
Did you shave after that?
Oh,
Let's let it
man.
grow out.
That was
Was that
like
in his driveway?
that might have been our driveway, man. That was like 2006.
Damn.
Yeah, remember when we dyed my hair?
Yeah.
I had it bleached.
You gotta show that too.
Oh
You gotta
my God.
show that too. Oh my God! There's Josh.
What a-
circa
I'm
2003.
sure you got me and Travis on there.
Man, you gotta have some old us probably.
Look at Travis.
Yeah, all right. Show me, man. This is me, motherfucking 2007.
That was back at your apartment on
What
So
picture was
fucking-
that?
That's our second apartment.
Look at that clover.
No, that's your house.
Oh, that's our fucking first house.
That's your house, but when you had that's your Speed Racer shirt.
Damn, so that's 2008.
I was living with you then.
That's 2008. Shit.
Yeah.
You remember that, Travis?
Yeah, chilling in the fucking,
Look at Zach.
fucking pool. Oh my God, dude.
What it do?
You remember the pool? Look at you in the back. He looks so young.
Oh no. I barely had a fucking thing on my face.
No.
This is a fucking album. This fucking album sucks. Let's take a quick fucking smoke
Oh
break.
yes.
Yeah, see, that's how we used to look. That was cool.
We got 3 more to talk about.
Gonna
I'm
take a
not gonna
smoke
pee.
break,
That was cool.
and we're gonna
That's
get.
what that-
Oh shit! I didn't mean to kick your shit. We're gonna get back to you guys
Yes,
in
what
just a
else is on
minute.
that?
And we're still on December Underground. What were your thoughts on this, Zach? Because you were talking about it out there.
I like it. At the beginning I said I didn't like it because I didn't like it when it first come out. But over the years, I kind of grew to like it, or more or less tolerate it, because it's definitely not as good. And a lot of people in the reviews said that Burials was they compared it to Michael Bay, like the productions of Michael Bay's movies. Yeah, it's very over the top, but I feel like this one, when it first come out, for someone who is expecting a follow-up to Sing the Sorrow, and it's December Underground, I was very disappointed.
This is definitely a more experimental album.
It was.
But see, it's not
at that
it's not
time,
whiny though.
I was looking.
It kinda is.
I was
When you
growing
listen to
up.
the lyrics, it really isn't that.
I was
whiny.
getting older, and
It's
I
more
wanted
mad.
to hear.
It's not angry, it's mad.
More
It's softer. It's not punk anymore.
different stuff than what I was normally hearing when I was 2-3 years prior to that. And like that's when those bands that I listened to then started releasing more albums. So I was like, okay, I'm excited about this, and then it disappointed me. So I'm like, I need to fucking venture off and listen to new shit or stuff that I'm not familiar with, and you know that was a good thing for me. Like that's kind of why I like this album, because I know.
What the fuck?
It's a fucking library.
We'll get to that, but
Somebody's still alive.
I have to say, this
That's glorious.
is
Oh,
I didn't like it when it came out, but it grew on me, and then I realized that this helped me branch out, because I got sick of listening to the same bullshit, and I wanted to hear something different. And that's when I became more acceptable on random shit. I was just like a sponge. Bring it all in, dude. I want to hear it all
You get to come
after this, because I was like, fuck it. You know, this didn't fucking resonate with me. I want to hear everything now. What is this? What is that? You know? So, even though I didn't like this when it came out, I grew to like it, and then I can look back on it and be like, that was you, that was naive Zach back in the day that didn't look, or didn't really care
Everyone
for
knows Miss Murder
as
Kill
much
Toxic.
music as he does now. You know?
Love Like Winter.
I looked at other music genres like, oh, you listen to that, that's stupid. You know, that's stuck up teenage mind when I was listening to that. So
But that album, dude.
that's kind of why I hold on to that. Even though I really don't like it.
I like the electro stuff they dick around with, and like I said, this is the album that new emo bands like Blood on the Dance Floor probably really listen to all the time, because I like electro shit, and it just sounds kind of cool on here. But his voice is at its most annoying on here.
You said it was at its most annoying on the last one.
No, that's where it got annoying. This is at the peak of annoyingness. This is that full-on nasally that fucking style of singing that I just cannot get into.
Yeah.
And it's an album that like I can sift through the garbage and find things that I like. So it's not like a nasty, shitty dumpster. It's like a video store. It's like the dumpster at the video store. We could go through and we were finding movie posters and throwing out video games.
That was badass, dude. We found that Nintendo game with a gun, with a light gun and shit.
For real,
What was
fucking
it,
Lethal Enforcers
Lethal
in
Enforcers
the box
2?
with
That
that
was
goddamn light
badass,
gun,
dude,
man.
for Super Nintendo.
And I mean,
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's what this album is like to me. I can dive through that type of dumpster that has garbage in it, but it's not nasty garbage. It's garbage that I can swim through and be like, okay, I like this. I want this.
It's like, what's another man's garbage?
It's not like going through the dumpster at the projects or something
And
like that.
then you can like put it on your wall like we did those posters, like
Yeah,
the Men in
man.
Black, the Hannibal, and the Spider-Man posters.
Yeah. It's more like, is that a chocolate bar to pull or is that a turd? Just go swim over here.
Sometimes there's nuts. Sometimes there's caramel.
This looks like a goddamn country album.
It does look like a country album.
Looks like it's got
Like, that looks like a Dixie Chick album or a fucking Counting Crows album. It's been a long December and those reels on through.
Yeah, so the next album, 2009.
I fucking hate this one. There's
Crash Love.
nothing. Ugh.
I was disappointed when I listened to this one today because I was like, okay, well, I've never heard anything past Decemberunderground, so I'm thinking maybe they're going to experiment a little more. No, this is by the numbers bullshit. This is 2009 now. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all something. Here in Georgia, we get the fads pretty late in the game. In 2009, that's when we just started to really see the emo and scene kids around here. And that's probably when it was at its peak or dying in other parts of the country. And, I mean, right now, on the internet for like the past 3 or 4 years, I've been seeing this man bun shit, but we just now started getting man buns here in Columbus. You spot them a lot more nowadays in the grocery stores. There's one right next door to us. Man bun with a beard, looks just like all the others. But we get the fads pretty fucking late over here. So in 2009, in Columbus, who was this album made for? Like, it's by the fucking numbers. Now, I do like Beautiful Thieves is okay.
This is the same year that fucking...
This is the year I started checking out Animal Collective.
Eagles of Death Metal come out with a new album. Green Day come out with a new album. Mastodon come out with a new album. Like, this...
There was so much better shit happening in 2009.
When I got this, I was just so disappointed. I'm like, I wasn't even disappointed. I was like, I wasn't even expecting much. Because Decemberunderground disappointed me. And I didn't look back on AFI, but at that point I waited. Like, I didn't buy this when it first came out. I waited months before I bought it. And then I did, and I was like, dude, no.
Man, alright, Beautiful Thieves is okay.
There's I'm not gonna lie, the music is, like, kind of cool. The intros are cool.
That's the thing, the intros are cool.
The intros are cool, but like, why does every song have to start out with... Like
the song Too Shy to Scream.
Every time before they get into their groove, the fucking singer has to go, whoa!
But Too Shy to Scream has a slight swing vibe, but it still sucks. Yeah, and what's her name? Veronica Sawyer Smokes. First two notes, the very first two notes when it started. Sounded like 1979.
X's and O's, they're on me.
Really?
Yep. That's fucking Holiday. That's dude. It's that same beat.
This album. I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's that Jock Jam shit.
Yeah, but this album is by the numbers scene kid shit, and I thought that they would experiment a little more.
Nope, it's straight up.
But no, it's like they took many steps backwards, and it's just. But I will say, "Darling, I Want to Destroy You" is pretty cool. I like the intro.
See, that's what I like. The intros on these songs are really interesting, but they just tend to go nowhere for 5 minutes.
This is just a band that I'm glad that I listened to them, so now I can actually say they suck.
Yeah.
And feel like I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just my opinion. I mean, I cannot get into shit like this. It is one of the few genres where I'm like, I cannot fuck with this. Like, I'm picky as hell when it comes to certain genres, especially like hip hop. I'm really fucking picky. But this is like the hardest shit to fucking get into for me. It's not for me. It doesn't speak to me. I mean, I cannot relate to any of it. All I can do is be like,
to any of it either.
All I can do is be like, okay, I like this part. I like that part. But now we're back to all this crap that I hate.
But isn't that what we said about Weezer?
Same fucking thing with Weezer, man. I cannot fucking get into it. Like, they had a couple great albums, whereas these guys, they had a couple albums that I could be like, okay, that's cool, but I still don't get into that type of shit. I mean, even like the Weezer, I don't get into that type of shit, but it's easier to listen to.
There's albums that you would probably at least pick up at a pawn shop.
Yeah, if I see Blue at a pawn shop, I'll
Yeah.
grab it. If I see Pinkerton at a pawn shop, I'll probably grab it. But that's it.
Maybe Green.
Probably not. Green is cool.
For $1, you'd buy it.
Yeah, for $1, yeah.
That's pawn
I
shop.
don't know. He may
price.
have like, well, I could go get a thirst buster for 75 cents.
Finding $1. That's fucking awesome.
Windfall.
But alright, so now we're on burials, and this is hilarious. Zach ordered it off of Amazon. He brings it over last week so I could put them all on the computer. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this case? And he's like, it's a former library copy. And I was just like, oh my god, dude, no way. Milwaukee Public Library. Look at this.
Show him the sticker on it. The thing is
There's
that
stickers all over the place.
somebody stole a CD from a library.
Dude,
Milwaukee
Hastings.
Public Library.
So someone stole it and then they traded it into Hastings and Hastings accepted it instead of turning them in.
Right on the. Oh my god, it's even got that code in there.
Yeah, it's got. So if you
Oh
try-
my god, if you can look, if you can see through that sticker, it's got that code in there that
Well, it's
makes
not- it's that-
alarms
it's a
go
piece of
off.
metal- It's that little metal strip.
Milwaukee.
See, I also have a Queens of the Stone Age like that too.
Oh my god.
Do you remember it was either the 10th or the 15th anniversary? No. It's the 10th anniversary of
Did you know it was gonna be that way when you ordered it?
Nope.
But this
Like,
album,
legit, like, nope.
this case,
Give my money back.
this case is like
I don't care. It's AFI.
the
dude. I
Blockbuster
really don't
video.
care.
This is like the Blockbuster video equivalent of a CD case. Like, it's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I almost was like, fuck, dude, I can actually put this in a real CD case.
No,
Hell yeah. And then I was like,
they cut the damn thing.
no, they didn't cut it. You can't pull this out because they stuck it with goddamn that fucking strip right there. And you can't put that, you can't take it out without tearing it apart.
Oh god.
So,
Blue strip.
and then they put a strip right here, Milwaukee Library. And
They
then
didn't want
right
nobody
here,
stealing their shit,
right
apparently.
here, right there.
I wonder if that fucking thing somebody has had to pay for. You know, they lost it.
Whatever, dude.
You should
All
call
I
them like,
wanted
hey, you guys
to do
missing this
was
serial
own
number?
it and listen to it, and that's what I got. I spent $3.
Somebody's library.
I don't give a
bills.
fuck.
Late fee is gonna be fucking skyrocketing. But Burials 2013, great first song, big goth vibe, until he starts to sing or scream like Seether and Hinder.
It's all good till you start singing.
Yeah, it's better than Crash Love. A little more experimentation. There's some strings. There's some electronics. No Resurrection is cool.
What's that one song? Hold up.
It kind of feels like Decemberunderground Part 2.
It does. I like
December
I Hope You
Above
Suffer.
Ground.
I Hope You Suffer. It's kind of cool. It I kind of like the aggression in these songs. It's like they almost. This is what was supposed to come after Decemberunderground.
Like
Not
Wild?
Decemberunderground, but Wild, dude. That I swear to God, dude. That reminds me of a Japanese anime that needs to happen. Like, dude. Oh my God.
Face Beneath the Waves is kind of cool. I like the more goth vibe of this album. Like, his voice is way more tolerable on here.
And it's like
It's
fucking
not as
Depeche Mode.
nasally. It's a little more on the, oh, I'm gonna sing like a goth guy.
Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode or fucking The Cure.
Oh,
or
that's
the
the
Smiths,
car.
Morrissey. Gonna sing like all those guys. That's how goth I am. 69 Eyes. I'm gonna try my best Peter Steele impression.
That's horrible. That is not even close deep enough.
But that's what he sounds like.
I know.
I can hit some Peter Steele notes. But
Whoa.
Block, number one.
Yeah. Just like
you make
nailed
it sound
it.
like a black
He
dude.
nailed it.
Nah. I gotta be singing along with it to be able to hit the notes right.
We're all
See,
like
that's
that,
what I do when I listen to bands.
She's in love with herself.
God damn it. He's like a
She
crooner.
likes the dark, and on her milk white neck, the devil's mark. Like, he makes like all those noises when he sings. Like you hear his mouth noises. when he sings.
Do the higher ones. Block, block, block.
Block. I can't do it. It's straight on
What the hell was that?
Number one. We
That's easier.
We don't care what you think or what you think. We don't care. We don't care what do.
You sound like a cheap imitation of James Hetfield.
Oh shit. Fucking like he knows you're fucking someone else.
AFI, as a discography rating, what do you give it, Travis?
Fucking incorporated.
I'm gonna give it a fucking 2.5.
2.5?
2.5.
Is this a biased opinion?
Alright, 2.5 based off
It's
of
called an opinion, so you can be
2.5
biased.
based off of why I can't fucking get into them. But then I'm gonna give it a 3 as my fucking final answer based off of, okay, the first couple albums are cool, but I'm probably never gonna fucking buy any of that shit. Huh?
De-evolution.
The fuck is de-evolution?
They de-evolutioned. They
They
suck.
devolved.
Whatever.
They devoluted.
They
They thought Travis said stupid things.
They de-evolutioned. That's Zachism.
Oh my god, give me that Travis
Yeah.
impression. We've been waiting on
I
it.
think he just did. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
that's
Right?
what it was.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So, you give it a 3?
I give it a fucking 3. What do you give it, Josh?
Oh, I don't know. 3 sounds good. I like 3. Cause I think there's like 3 albums I like.
Zach is gonna be the only one that like all the fucking
I don't
AFI kids that come and watch this video.
They're like, oh, Zach, please save us.
Yeah, there's like,
Please
Zach,
save us.
save us, man. These other guys are fucking dicks.
We're sorry. We want to listen to Cradle Filth. We hear this like fuck this shit. Put us a Cradle Filth. I don't know. I guess I really want us to be like a 4.5. I give him a 4. 4.5.
3.5.
Whoa! What? No.
Yes.
What? I thought it was gonna be like a 5 at least.
No.
I thought it was gonna be like a 5
No.
at least. What?
No. I'm sorry.
What?
Like, dude, I was last night.
Because
actually,
we like the punk, but we don't
Yeah.
like the whiny
Last
shit.
night, I went through both of these back to back so I can be fresh on it, and I felt like I had nothing to say. Like, there's a few tracks that caught my interest, but for the most part, I'm doing other shit around the house, and it's just background. Like, I can't. I just can't anymore. The other albums, they caught my interest because it was straight up punk rock, but you're not gonna get that anymore. I know that side that side of that band is gone. They're never going back to it. You definitely know that. So I gotta say, dude, 3.5.
Whoa.
I really do enjoy the first album. I enjoy Black Cells in the Sunset, and what's the one after that?
The only one that
The
I
Art of
really even
Drowning.
like is that.
The Art of Drowning is
The
good.
Tony Hawk one.
I like the fucking.
It's heavy on the woes.
And I did like what's it called? Sing the Sorrow. I'm sorry, that's like a guilty pleasure of mine, I guess, but it's not a great discography. It's not a great band. It's a...
It kind of stays stagnant for like the first 4 albums.
Dude, it's like if we tried to rate Korn.
It stays stagnant for like the first, let me see here.
Yeah, because it stays the same.
Yeah.
First 3 albums.
It's a stagnant puddle of water until fucking Sing the Sorrow. And then things start to, for like 2 albums, Sing the Sorrow and fucking December, it's like, okay, let's play around a little bit. And then, I don't know what the fuck's happening on Crash Love, and I have no fucking clue what's happening on Burials. They need to just bury it.
Yeah. Just let it be. End it. I'm sorry, AFI, you suck. Your discography is not something to be proud of. You should hang it up. No. In all seriousness, you guys were awesome.
Till about
I just wish that
92,
you would, yeah,
2000.
if you went back to your roots in the 90s.
How old is the guy now? 50 fucking years old now, and he still tries to act like he's a teenager?
I mean, so does Offspring, Green Day, and Bad Religion, and Rancid, and Dropkick Murphys, and Flogging Molly.
But those bands know how to fucking...
They know how to do it, though. I mean, they can be like 60 years old and dye their hair blue and still look cool. They can still look cool doing it.
I woke up in Georgia, 2:45.
But 3.5 hour work. Skip. Pass.
The artwork sucks.
There's
alright.
There's actually a lot that I like, but I don't
The
even
only
really feel like
ones-
talking about it.
The only one, in fact, yeah, the only albums with cool fucking covers are these 4.
Yeah.
This one with the badass graveyard shit. This one where I don't know what's happening there, but it looks cool. Little cartoon shit. This one, I don't know what's happening here either, but it just looks cool. A little kid, I guess he's
Devil shit.
there's like some fucking levitation shit going on. And then this one with the ocean, purple or orange sky, and the pirate ship in the background. This is it.
Yeah.
This is
I
it.
agree.
And all these albums are these are their only albums beside the first one are the only ones that are worth really looking into. This is the only one that I think is even worth the fuck. The other ones for punk shit, totally worth for punk shit. This one, Tony Hawk album.
There's a lot of woes.
I kept expecting that a lot of this fucking album. It sounded like,
What was it? Metal Gear Solid fucking 2 Snake Skater shit.
I didn't play that.
That shit.
Skater?
It was like a little bonus game on Metal Gear Solid 2 on fucking PlayStation 2, and it was like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but it was Snake, and you're riding around
It
the
was Snake and
skateboard.
Riding.
Yeah, riding around your skateboard on that tanker, and it's playing a fucking goddamn Tony Hawk punk version of the Metal Gear theme. So it's like
You schmooger things that Yoda farts, you gotta spray right on
you gotta spray fart on my fucking cockbook.
Sharticles.
Man, I just cannot get an AFI.
Sorry,
Can't
guys.
fucking- I'm glad we're getting them out of the
I
way.
gave it a lower than, what did you give it?
I gave it a fucking 3.
You gave it a 3 and I gave it a 3.5. See, I didn't even give it really a better than you. And
I was
Josh
expecting
gave
it to be like
4.
5, man.
Josh gave it a 4 and he doesn't even know what they sound like.
Yeah, I do.
Not all their albums.
Most of them.
Josh listened to enough, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you listen to
I've
enough, I'm
listened
sure.
I listened to all the first ones I've heard, and I used to listen to their punk. They used to be a punk band.
Yeah.
They were good as a punk band. That's the reason why they get such a low score. Why the hell would you change? You should have kept punk. That's where you were at.
They were just going where the fad was.
No, we're
And today they're where the fucking emo was. They're not where the emo's gonna be. They're where the emo was. They still sound like 2006 to me.
I couldn't lay on my balls like that.
No, that would hurt.
But okay,
That's enough of that.
go ahead, people, and I mean for all our non-YouTube watchers, and for the people who might be listening on Horrorphilia, check out our YouTube channel, Bloody Chuckle Studios. And check out our fucking Instagram. Check us out on rtgomer.com. And check us out on horrorphilia.com. Alright, Brainiacs. I'm sorry.
What?
We will see y'all later.
Are you ever watching?